Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Critical, and welcome to Snapshot 20w45a. This is the first snapshot for Minecraft 1.17. It just released today, so instead of watching the election, we're going to mess around with a Minecraft snapshot. So, I'm not doing like a full breakdown of every single detail. I'm kind of looking at this as like my first reaction of everything. So I might do like another video where I actually break down like the details and some more information has come out, but I kind of just want to mess around with everything and have some fun. And I already immediately notice there's some weird stuff going on with the generation. I've got the Reddit post up that shows all the different changes, and see, this immediately looks different to me, but not like... Some changes have been made, I feel like. Or I'm just crazy. But nothing, like, significant. These just look slightly different than they were before. Which is weird. They're just a lot steeper than I recall them being. But let's get back out of here, because we're going to go kind of down the list of the Reddit post and see everything that there is. So, first things first. Bundles were added. Now, I know we're going to see a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to search for bundle. Now we kind of know a bit about what this does, and I suppose I should, drop some blocks and stuff. That's new. Calcite. I just picked up a random block, and I was like, that looks weird. Oh, right. How do you put them into the bag? Oh, okay. So picking a thing up and then right-clicking it on the bundle will put it in there. To get it out, you right-click it on the ground and it'll empty it. Okay, that's actually pretty useful. I think that could prove pretty, especially with like they were saying, like when you're picking up seeds and stuff, or even like a redstone bag. If you need like a bunch of redstone stuff brought with you for a project, you could put it all in one of these bundles, and then once you're ready to go at the project, you just right-click. It's all in your inventory. So that's pretty cool. Those, I was a little like, I don't know, I wasn't sure how I felt about those, but seeing them in action, I'm not against it. Added candles, so holy crap. Okay, so there's 17 of these, it looks like. So we got the 16 base colors and the normal candles. This, as a builder, is awesome. Wow, it does not like me picking them up out of the inventory, though. Okay, so they're kind of like the, the pickles. That kind of do that same thing where the more you place, the more it does. And it looks like it's the same model for every one. So it's the same direction, same model. There's not really a difference. But let's take a look at all the difference. Also, I want to note, you don't have to click on the actual candle. If I click like off to the side here, you'll see it still adds another one there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, these are super awesome. I think these are going to be really cool. I'm guessing there's no sort of like wall hanging thing. No, but they can float, which is nice. I kind of expected them to have to sit on something, but it's kind of cool that they can float on their own. Okay, that's awesome. So that's going to be a really cool thing for just like building. Do they provide light? Hold on, I should have checked that. And do we have to light them individually? Flint and steel. I'm going to set it to night real quick. Time set. I'll just say 18,000. Okay, so... Oh! That's so cool. You can have lit and unlit candles. Okay. I already know the answer to this, but I'm assuming they're not different based on... No, it's the same color. Okay. That is awesome. Oh, and the light is dependent on... Yo. That is so cool. Okay. That is... Oh, the game no like. Game no like. Get rid of it. Okay. There might be some performance issues still. The textures for the items are a little strange. It looks like a mouse, like a keyboard mouse, or a computer mouse, I should say. Slash time set. We'll go back to the day. Added lava cauldrons. Now, I don't know if this is a different... I'm guessing this isn't like a different cauldron, but this is just... Oh, sweet. You can put lava in cauldrons now. I want to say this has been a Bedrock Edition thing for some time, and that this is just a compatibility... Ooh, you set on fire. And that this is just a compatibility thing. This will be really cool for, like, forges and stuff, though, if you wanted to make, like, a cool forge setup. That's a cool, like, decorational thing. I'm not sure if it has a use. I'm going to guess not. Then we have copper, and good lord, that's a lot of blocks. Okay, so we have copper block, waxed copper, waxed cut copper, with the ore, obviously, the ingot. And then it looks like the cut copper has stairs and slabs, but the normal copper does not. So, and obviously they have there's the 4 states. So we have copper, lightly weathered, semi-weathered, and weathered. Actually, let's grab at least one of each of these. I'm not going to pull every single one of these blocks out because it's a lot of stuff. We can take a look at these like this. This is nice. I like this. This is cool. This is like, this is going to be really good for like gradient sort of stuff. Now, what's the difference in the copper and the waxed copper? They look this. Oh, you know what? I bet you use candle wax to stop these from decaying. So I bet these ones will decay because they're not waxed. And these probably won't decay because they're waxed and they've got like a coating on them. I like the ore texture. This is cool. I like that we have like another unique ore texture. Because we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that all have that same texture, that classic ore texture. So I'm glad we have like another variant there, and that's pretty cool. Also, it's got like 2 colors in it, which is neat, like the green and the orange there. And then of course we have the ingot, which is as you'd expect. I assume you smelt this. Hold on, let's actually see. Pick game mode survival. Yeah, so you get the ore from that, and then I assume you smelt it. Give furnace and coal. Let's see if this does what I expect it to. And I assume we get 1 1 copper ingot from this. I just want to see because it's, you know, sometimes they could be a little different with things. Yep, straight up copper ingot. Cool. So that's a whole new ore that we get. Oops, I'm not in creative anymore. I don't know what levels these spawn at or anything. Let's actually give /effects give myself night vision. I just realized I'm using my camera account. And let's go into spectator. Actually, I want to make that true so that, oh, I don't know how to do the thing where you don't have the particles on. I don't see any. I assume it generates. Oops, I didn't give myself enough time of that, did I? There we go. Oh, yep, there's some. Cool. Sweet. So that's pretty low down. There's some more. Okay, so this is Y21. I don't actually think there's anything different with the caves, I think. Oh, I guess there is some different stuff, because we have we'll take a look at the caves in a second, the Amethyst Caves. I'm just trying to see like what the max height level for this is. It looks like I don't see any above like 32-ish. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't see anything higher up. So I'm guessing it's kind of around the same as gold, where it's about 32 and down. But let's go back over here. Let me know if you guys like this like video format where I'm just kind of going through things. I think this is the way I want to do it, but let me know if you'd like a more broken down video. Lightning rod. Oh, wait, I skipped one thing. Amethyst. Amethyst. Okay, so there's bud. Okay, so there's 4 different like buds, and then there's block of amethyst, budding amethyst, and amethyst shard. Okay. Hold on, let's turn up sounds, music and sounds. I'm guessing that has some sort of note block functionality. Nope, I was wrong. Perhaps one of these two? That's not any different than this, is it? No. Okay. I'm assuming that the budding amethyst is the one you can't move, and that you can probably craft this. Let's actually get a crafting table and see if that is craftable. Yes, it is. So the crystal, the shards, I don't know how you get the shards. Is it like a right-click thing where you right-click one of these? I'm not sure. Shear? I'm not sure how you actually get the crystals, but it looks like you can turn them into these blocks, as you can see here. This is what I'm most excited about. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, lightning rod. Now, this is obviously going to be a thing people are going to use for creeper farms a lot, but I'm going to set /weather thunder. Let's go for 1,000. And see what the odds of this striking are. I know this gives us a redstone signal as well. I don't know. I mean, I set it to thunder, but I don't know like what the. I don't know what the commonality of lightning is because it doesn't look like it wants to lightning. It could also be time-based /time bit. There we go. No, nothing. Okay, we're actually going to leave it raining for a second and see if we get any lightning over there while we take a look at the spyglass. This. Ooh, hello. Okay, this is pretty cool. My initial reaction to this was kind of meh. Like, I wasn't, like, too... wow, that is quite the zoom. I mean, that's basically Optifine zoom, right? The only problem is, like, the texture on the screen. My guess is, though, that that's probably a texture that you can edit with a texture pack to, lightning over there, to get rid of this border around the screen. You could probably get rid of that and just set it to transparent. And so that you just have like basically a full zoom feature. I'm gonna set the weather back to clear because it's annoying. And they can summon someone. I guess summoning lightning bolt wouldn't help either though because you've got that's what I'm looking for. Okay, tinted glass is only one color. Interesting. There's quite the border on that. It reminds me of. It seems thicker than normal glass even. No, I suppose it's the same. Interesting. Tinted glass. This is not... I mean, this is like a very, all of the stuff... A lot of the stuff they're adding is like very modern, like industrial, type. Like, and that looks actually really good together. That copper with the tinted glass, that's actually pretty nice. I don't know how you make the tinted glass. I saw a crafting recipe in here. Amethyst shards around glass. Okay. I'm guessing amethyst shards are going to be pretty easy to farm then, once you get them set up. Whoa! These can grow off the side of these. Wait, so these can be placed any direction? That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like this tinted glass. This is cool. It's also got like a nice, like, shading to it. Like, it's very, it's not very distracting. The texture on it isn't, which is nice. It's basically clear. Obviously being tinted, it's like clear tinted. You know what I mean. The next thing on the list is a shulker. Hitting a shulker creates a shulker. I don't know how hard this is going to be to recreate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a shulker with no AI. /summon shulker no AI 1. Okay, great. We're going to put a real shulker here. And I'm going to go into survival. Interesting. Can make a new shulker. It says can make, but not will make. A shulker hitting a shulker with a shulker bullet can make a new shulker. I'm just gonna let this keep going. It could be because this one doesn't have AI. Can I get one to shoot the other? Don't do that. Don't do what you've done. No. Wait, it just did it. Interesting. I don't know what that one is. That one's going to take someone who's a little more like technical with figuring that kind of stuff out to figure out than me. It says can make a new shulker, so I don't know if it's just like a chance thing. This is probably a way to make shulker boxes renewable, I'm guessing. Because as of right now, there's no way to do that. Alright, we're getting into some of the kind of... Let's take a look at the Amethyst Caves before we move on at all. Because we saw some of those down here. They seem about as common as I'd expect, like, dungeons to be. So pretty common, but not, like, ridiculously so. We've also got some more blocks that aren't listed on there, but we'll see in a second. So, yeah, we've got these cool little caves. And I guess these aren't harvestable. Let's see. Let me give myself a pickaxe. Whoops. Diamond. Okay, I can spell, I promise. Pickaxe. Survival. Oh no, you can collect this. And breaking that gives you the shard. Aha! Here's the budding one. Okay, that's what it is. So you can collect all of these, and you can collect this, but the budding one you can't. Now, piston, lever. I want to see if you can push these. There's also 2 new rock types, which I'm really excited about, but I'm trying to hold back my excitement for a second. No, okay, you also can't move them with pistons. So those have to stay where they are in the world, which is interesting because they're not, like, easily laid out to farm. Like, they're kind of all over the place. I'd imagine you'd probably want to, like, mine out the whole thing. Like, you'd want to make it so that you can see every side of this so it can grow in every direction. Which is kind of hard if you've got ones next to each other. Those are going to be very interesting to farm. I'm interested to see how people handle that and automate that. If you can even automate that. I'm sure there's a way, but it's going to be interesting. So, I want to go back into creative. Let's go to the next thing. It says, Amethyst Blocks. Oh, this is just kind of like saying all the different things. It's still thundering. It's kind of saying all the different things about things. It actually, the Reddit post left out a couple of things. So, yeah, so we of course have the calcite here, which is a new building block, and the tuff, which is also a new building block. Now, let me see something here. What I'm most interested in, it's storming again. What I'm most interested in is how this looks with other stone materials. Just want to kind of see here. Looks pretty good with like basalt. It's very dark. Like it's not something I think you could easily texture mix well with normal stone. But you could do like a gradient thing where you're like going up a wall and you've got like some of this going on. You know, like something like that. You could fade up with it. You might want another dark block in between those, though. The calcite is nice. This looks like marble. I feel like this is the closest thing to marble we're ever actually going to get. It's not very smooth, so I don't think you could use it with that. It probably actually looks really good with diorite, honestly. Yeah, I think you could do some cool stuff there. Like, if you, this is the same type of thing, actually. You could do a, hold on. You could do the same thing you're doing here, but with these blocks instead. If you wanted to make, like, some sort of fading with those colors. You'd, again, probably want to add in another texture between here. But you could use some polished or something to accomplish that. Actually, polished might look even better. Let's see. Yeah, you could do some tile stuff with that. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I imagine there's still a lot of stuff being discovered about this. I'm actually going to reload the page because I want to see if there's anything else that's been added to this list. Doesn't look like anything new has been put in. I imagine there's still a lot of stuff that's yet to be discovered, so I kind of want to scroll through real quick and just see if there's anything new. So these are all the new blocks. Kind of, except for the ones up at the top up there. But here's all the new stuff. I imagine candles are in this page. Oh, this is interesting. Shulker boxes have a... Is that a broken texture? That definitely is broken. Something is wrong here. That's a bug. Yeah, there's all the candles and all of the amethyst shard, or the crystals and stuff. Nothing new in the redstone page. Oh, the lightning rod's in here. That makes sense. Oh, what is... That looks like a new texture, but it could be wrong. Copper is up here. We've got the new amethyst shards. I don't imagine there's any new mobs. I don't think goats or anything were added yet. If you want to check out there is a beta for Bedrock Edition that has goats in it now. And some of the snow powder stuff. I don't think we have that either. Snow. No. So what's interesting is they're actually releasing different stuff depending on the platform first. Like here they seem to be focusing more on the cave side of things, whereas in Bedrock they're focusing more on the cliff stuff. No new food types as of right now. Spyglass is obviously in tools. Nothing new in there, and nothing new in brewing either. I'm interested to see if there will be a new potion with any of this. But that, I think, is everything that's been kind of revealed right now. I think the only thing happening with the cave generation is the, like, what are they called? I don't know what these are called, like the Amethyst Caves. It did feel, there's definitely something going on though, because this is not normal. Whatever this is right here, this is something new. I don't know why that would be spawning like that. And it made me initially think there were some changes, but I think this just happens to be a really steep cave. But there is definitely some new stuff. I don't know if maybe that was like a result of one of these trying to spawn on the surface. I don't really know what that was about. It's definitely strange though. So overall, I'm pretty excited to see where this is going. I'm shocked we got a snapshot already. I'm really surprised by that. But I'm interested to see what else is coming and how much of this is kind of final. The textures, I think, are much better than they were before. I think there's definitely been some changes to this, especially like to the copper and stuff. And I think it all looks pretty good. It won't let me click this. That might be another bug. Oh, I can't click anything on this screen. Oh, it's because I'm in spectator mode. Duh. The only texture... This is very rough, but that may be that this rock is just very rough in real life too. I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time trying to figure out what this would be best used with. I think it'd probably go pretty well with basalt, honestly. But again, it's got like kind of almost a green tint to it, which is interesting. We don't really have anything else like it, so I'm interested to see what people mix it with. I actually kind of want to see what it looks like with mycelium. Kind of looks like mycelium rock, honestly. But yeah, I'm interested to see how we can use that in builds and stuff. Especially in pathing and things. But it's thundering again. Of course, I still haven't seen anything hit the lightning rod, but the lightning doesn't seem to be very frequent. But I think that is going to do it for this video. This is, of course, just a short little video to go over the initial snapshot stuff. There are, of course, a lot of people that do like a full breakdown of all of these things. Zoom Avoid, Captain Sparkles, and a few other people do like the huge, like, here's every detail about this. I'm kind of just doing like a first reactions thing to mess around with this stuff and have a bit of fun. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.